Have you ever called yourself lazy, even though you feel tired all the time? You want to do things, you have goals, but somehow you just can't find the energy. If that sounds familiar, you might not be lazy at all. Today, we're going to talk about 5 signs you're actually burned out, not lazy. You feel tired no matter how much you rest. You sleep, you take breaks, you try to recharge, but the exhaustion doesn't go away. Burnout isn't the kind of tiredness that sleep fixes. It's emotional and mental fatigue, the kind that builds up over time. Feeling constantly drained doesn't mean you lack discipline. It can mean you've been carrying too much for too long. Simple tasks feel overwhelming. Things that used to be easy now feel heavy. Replying to messages, starting a task, making decisions. It's not because you don't care. It's because your mental energy is already depleted. Burnout can make even small responsibilities feel like too much, not because they are hard, but because you're exhausted. You're mentally checked out, even when you're present. You show up, you do what's expected, but mentally, you feel distant. You might zone out during conversations, struggle to focus, or feel disconnected from what you're doing. Burnout often hides behind functionality. You're still moving, just without motivation or emotional engagement. You feel guilty for not being more productive. You tell yourself you should be doing more. Even when you rest, you feel uneasy. Even when you slow down, you feel guilty. Burnout can convince you that exhaustion is a personal failure, instead of a signal that you need recovery. Feeling guilty for resting doesn't mean you're lazy. It often means you've learned to ignore your limits. You want to care, but you just can't anymore. You still have goals. You still want to improve. But the emotional drive just isn't there. Burnout doesn't take away your ambition. It temporarily disconnects you from it. Not caring the way you used to doesn't mean you've given up. It can mean your mind is protecting itself. If you saw yourself in these signs, it doesn't mean you're lazy or unmotivated. It means you're human. Burnout isn't weakness. It's a response to prolonged stress, pressure, or emotional demand. And recognizing it isn't an excuse. It's awareness.